Tēnā tātou katoa, nau mai hara mai ki tēnei hui whakapuma o te whare wānanga o Waitaha. Good morning everybody and welcome to this graduation celebration of the University of Canterbury. I've got a few housekeeping things to go over, so please bear with me for a moment. Momentarily the graduates will be led in by a piper and will take their seats. Once all the students are seated, I'd like everyone in the arena to stand when fanfare the musical piece commences. At which point the academic procession will come in and take their seats up here on the stage. Please remain standing until the end of the karanga to our PhD students, at which point Professor Te Maireto will give you a cue to take your seats again. The Chancellor will make a few opening remarks before we all stand to sing the National Anthem. Please put your mobile phones on silent. Bathrooms are located on the ground floor out on the concourse there. And in the unlikely event of an emergency, we'll take direction from the staff here at the arena. Following the celebration this morning, there will be a number of food trucks stationed around the venue, as well as some stalls selling memorabilia that commemorates the achievement of your loved ones. Nō reira, tēnā koutou, kia ora mai rā tātou katoa.
wika mai koutou, ki tā koutou hui whakapūmau, o te whare wānanga o Waitaha e, koutou no ngā iwi take o te au e, nei mātau o ngā itua huriri e mihi atu kia koutou e.
Karanga mai, ki tēnei opi e whakeeki nei I runga I a koutou e te mana e tuareri e, nei te pārekereke o te motu o te whenua taki o te ao. Karanga mai rā.
Tēnei mātau e mihi atu kia koutou te pānau whānui, kua hara mai nei ki te tautoko I o koutou tamāhine, tama iramutu, moko puna rānei e, nau mai whakatau mai e.
E te whare e tūnei koutou o te hau kāinga, karanga mai ki tēnei tauira, kua eki ki tēnei taumata o te maturangi e, tēnei rā te whakatīnanatanga o nā moemoea, tū mai te hi, tū mai te wehe, tū mai te wana e.
Nei rā tēnei reo, karanga e mihi atu kia koe te whaia e, nau I tū I te mano tō hapu e, ki te whāngai ngā mātou ranga ki e nei hoki e, whakatau mai rā koutou e.
Tēnā rā koutou, me noho tātou, please be seated. Koe rongo tātou ki te pāo a tā mātou taua, nō reira hara mai, nau mai, tauti mai rā ki roto I te whare nei. Nō reira ngā manuhiri tuārangi I haere tawhiti mai ki konei, ki ngā Pākihi whakateketeke o Waitaha me ngā whānau katoa, nō tika Māui me ngā wahi paunamu o te motu nei, whare kauri, rakiura, hara mai, nau mai. Ka huri au ki a koutou ngā tauira kei raro, kei te mihi tātou ki a koutou mō koutou kaha, mo e nei rā. Nō reira, ko tēnei te rā tō koutou pōtaitanga, kei te mihi tātou ki a koutou. Nō reira, koutou katoa, hara mai, nau mai, piki mai ki konei. On behalf of Ngai Tahu and the university, it's a pleasure to stand and to welcome all of our students. You've been welcomed by our kaikaranga, by her pāo, and it's our day to celebrate yourselves and our students beneath. The purpose is to celebrate the achievements that you've had over the last 3 to 4 years and to celebrate the future in front of you. Nō reira, on behalf of us all, nau mai, haere mai, tēnā rā koutou katoa.
Manu tiria, manu tiria, manu weroia, ki te pō te raka katou, re 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 katou mai te ruhi, e tau e koia, 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 kota, narariki ki mai maui, e hara I te whitu me te waru e tau e koia, koia.
That was a chant to celebrate the summer, the season now, and the harvest time that will come soon. And we're here to celebrate yourselves. Kia ora, piki te ora, piki te kaha, piki te maramatanga.
Ka tangi te titi, ka tangi te kaka, ka tangi hoki ahu, tihe Māori ora. E te mana whenua, nai tuahereri, a tēnā koutou. Rau rangatira mā, nau mai, piki mai, haere mai, ki te whare wānanga o Waitaha. Ko Amy Adams ahau, ko o te tumu konihera o te whare wānanga o Waitaha. I welcome you all to the University of Canterbury and invite all present to stand, remove trenches and join in the singing of the Māori and English versions of the first verse of the National Anthem, which are in the back of your programs and will be displayed on the screens behind me. Please be seated. Kia ora anō. Can I begin by acknowledging members of the University Council who are joining me on stage, Vice-Chancellor Professor Cheryl Delaray, Po Whakarai, Professor Te Maire Tau, all of our wonderful UC staff, friends and family joining us here today, but most importantly, of course, can I welcome our graduates. It is truly a privilege to be able to welcome you here today. So to the graduates, my sincere congratulations on what you've achieved. I know your families will be very proud of you, and I encourage you to take time today to reflect on your own accomplishments and feel that same pride in all that you've achieved. We know that education stretches far beyond the academic. It encompasses a raft of other skills that we develop along the way to meet life's challenges and seize its opportunities. All of you graduating here today will know that better than most. In the midst of uncertainty and challenges over the past 3 years, you've kept going. You've shown resilience, the ability to cope with and recover quickly from the difficulties presented by COVID. Much like the students who studied through the earthquakes, your university experience has been like no other. While that may have challenged you at times, it's a life lesson that will take you far both personally and professionally, giving you a greater empathy for the communities in which you will live and work here and globally. Hold on to that grit and determination as you strive for even greater goals. Be proud of the world-class education that you've received at the University of Canterbury. UC is ranked in the top 3% of universities globally, is number 1 in the world for UN Sustainable Development Goal 12, and this year has had record numbers of enrolments. The very nature of higher education, as well as the role of universities in society, is expected to change dramatically in the years ahead. And UC's adaptability throughout these past years demonstrates our own agility and responsiveness to new challenges. Just as we exhort you to strive for more, UC demands the same high standard of itself and our commitment to excellence, so that you will always be able to look back with pride on being a graduate of the University of Canterbury. But as we look to the future, it is also important that we pause and remember all that's been achieved. Next year, the University of Canterbury will celebrate its 150th anniversary as the second oldest university in Aotearoa, New Zealand. You are now part of our alumni, and we would love to see you back in 2023 at one of our anniversary events to join in the celebrations with us. Today, you can probably only begin to imagine where your degrees might take you. As a graduate of UC myself, I know that when I sat where you are now, it would have been impossible to fully comprehend all the possibilities that lay ahead. I encourage you to keep your hearts and your minds open as you think about the difference you will make in the world. Congratulations again to all of our graduates here today and to those who couldn't attend in person. Thank you to your lecturers and your tutors who have taught and guided you, and to your whānau and friends who have supported you, encouraged you, and picked you up when you needed it the most. Wherever your journey takes you in Aotearoa or around the world, we wish you fulfilling and happy futures. We know how hard you've worked, how committed and dedicated you are. Welcome to the University of Canterbury alumni. He mihi nui ki a koutou katoa. In the name of Te Whare Wānanga o Waitaha, University of Canterbury, I, Amy Juliet Adams, Tumu Konihera, Chancellor, now convene a ceremony of the University of Canterbury to celebrate our graduates on the completion of their certificates, diplomas and degrees. I call upon our Tumu Tuharua Rangohau, Deputy Vice-Chancellor Research Ian Wright, and Tumu Tuarua Akoranga, Deputy Vice-Chancellor Academic Catherine Moran, to introduce those who will present the graduates. Tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā kātou katoa.
I invite the Dean of Postgraduate Research, Professor Megan McAuliffe, to call upon the doctoral graduates.
Doctoral degrees are the highest academic qualifications awarded by the University of Canterbury. They are a mark of intellectual ability, critical thinking, and independence. In your graduation program, there is a short description of the research conducted by each of the doctoral graduates. As each graduate walks across the stage, the title of their doctoral thesis will appear on the screen, and members of their supervisory team here on the stage will stand to acknowledge the student's achievement. Chancellor, I have the honour to present these graduates for recognition by you as Chancellor and the University Council. Doctor of Philosophy and Postgraduate Diploma in Science with Merit, Sam Robert Kenny Joel Davidson in Geology. Doctor of Philosophy and Bachelor of Science, Sophie Joy van Hamelsveld in Biological Sciences. Doctor of Philosophy, Dwayne Donald Allen in Psychology. Nadia Pearl Andrews in Psychology. Udumalagala Kanatage Sujani Nisansala Ariadasa in Biotechnology. Tabitha Rose Bushell in Geology. Liam Robert Carroll in Chemistry. Claire Chambers in Medical Physics. Michael John Curry in Biochemistry. Nerida June Craig Duncan in Physics. Joanna Louise Green in Biological Sciences. Jessica Catherine Ruth Gunby in Psychology. Sarah Madeline Guy in Environmental Science. Hayley Michelle Jensen in Environmental Science. Colleen Clanyon in Chemistry. Sarah Jane Mark in Mathematics. Nicola Jane Morton in Psychology. John Venkata Ramana in Biological Sciences. Sarah Salihi Talagani in Physics. Emily Kate Searle in Medical Physics. Morgan Lee Tracy in Biological Sciences. Serena Ann Jenkin Watkin in Biochemistry.
I invite the Associate Dean, Academic and Science, Professor David Conradson, to call upon the graduates and his faculty.
Chancellor, I have the honour to present these graduates for recognition by you as Chancellor and the University Council. Master of Science with Distinction, Postgraduate Diploma in Clinical Psychology and Bachelor of Science with First Class Honours, Christopher Huang Sheng Wu. Master of Science with Distinction and Postgraduate Diploma in Clinical Psychology, Georgina Elizabeth Menzies Davis. Taryn Hale. Master of Science with Distinction and Postgraduate Diploma in Clinical Psychology with Distinction, Jenna Hines. Master of Science with Distinction and Bachelor of Science, Morag Alexandra Hills. Master of Science with Distinction and Postgraduate Diploma in Clinical Psychology, Thomas Paul Nolan. Master of Science with Distinction, Claudia Catherine Allen. Charles Tyre Ching. Elizabeth Caroline de Jong. Brittany Charlton Earl. Sophie Elizabeth Eckersall. Alice Marie Evans. Karen Michelle Farrell. Emma Jane Godfrey. Gregory Alan Hatley. Olivia Rosemary Hoare. Vanessa Ray Kennard. Rebecca Leanne Lamb. Krzysztof Adrian Malashevsky. Emma Kate Morrison. Matthew Oliver Parker. Zoe Mee Shelp. Catherine Rosina Severtson. Thomas Kieran Telford. Fleur Teresa Cecilia van Eindhoven. Ethan Andrew Raymond Walsh. Holly Emma Welford. Jerem Garnett Wood. Hui Kun Elaine Yo. Master of Science with Merit, Jessica Ray Anderson. Christopher Stephen Dawson. Madeline Rose White. Master of Urban Resilience and Renewal with Distinction, Rebecca Jane Adolph. Professional Master of Computer Science with Merit, Cameron Ronald Bodger. Haruka Ichinose. Master of Disaster Risk and Resilience with Distinction and Bachelor of Science, Macy Ray Polwart. Master of Disaster Risk and Resilience with Merit, Samuel Alexander Graham. Master of Disaster Risk and Resilience, Megan Lee Somerville Peterson. Master of Applied Data Science with Distinction, Andre Sandor McLeod Hungar. Daniel Edwin Rance. Cale Richard Scott Ransby. Jihao Song. Valentina Silevich. Lu Ji. Diqingzi Yang. Master of Applied Data Science with Merit, Praveen Muthu Elango. Shada Kashiti Hale. Raguraman Srinivasan. Sam Edward Waitford. Master of Applied Data Science, Ravi Ramesh Sharma. Postgraduate Diploma in Science with Distinction, Sarah Claire McLaren Hall. Postgraduate Diploma in Science with Merit, Ju Young Edward Kim. Postgraduate Diploma in Science, Amy Francesca Milnes. Postgraduate Diploma in Applied Data Science with Distinction, Caitlin Marie Haynes. Peng Chung Wu. Postgraduate Diploma in Applied Data Science with Merit, Banu Kumari Paturi. Hannah Mei Ling Yo. Postgraduate Diploma in Clinical Psychology, Matthew John Dewar. Gareth James Faulkner. Brooke Marguerite Johnson. Postgraduate Diploma in Water Resource Management, Sarah Louise Mertens. Postgraduate Certificate in Geospatial Science and Technology with Distinction, Joshua Connor Childs. Bachelor of Science with First Class Honours and Bachelor of Science, Maisie Jane Hopkins. Kelly Amy Horsham. Caitlin Jane O'Hagan. Shania Leanne Pascoe. Daniel Thomas Small. Nicole Daniela Soriano Ladino. Alan Zoe Wilson Hill. Bachelor of Science with Second Class Honours Division 1 and Bachelor of Science, Daniel Matthias Lee. Andrew Larson Sinclair. Bachelor of Science with First Class Honours, Olivia Rose Avery. Zach Thomas Avery. Yamach Candon. John Coulter Carson. Alex Harding. Sophia Eveline Harrison. Anna Cecilia Williams Hawes. Emily Jane Hayes. Grace Louise Henry. Kendall Johnson. Zachary George Lane. Mackenzie James Parker. Reagan Roger Toogood. Sebastian Nicholas Vergara Carrasco. Bachelor of Science with Second Class Honours Division 1, Nathaniel Jesse Andrews. Matthew John Elliott Archbold. Charlotte Horndon Bush. Emma Jane Johnson. Cody Paul Riley. Bachelor of Science with Second Class Honours Division 2, Ben Ivor Robinson. Monet Alexandra Romian. Bachelor of Science and Bachelor of Arts, Hunter James Glenn Craig. Sapphire Mahinarangi Wairo. Jack Anton Rainier Zidic. Bachelor of Data Science, Hannah Mary Thompson. Bachelor of Science, Rutaba Zafur Ahmed. Quinn William Aiken Davies. Mackenzie James Taylor Aiken. Elisha Day. Leanne Dolores Alcantara. Tessa Kezia Allen. Harrison Robin Allen. Dianame Al-Talim. Henry William Elvis. Vedakandage Chaturanga Aruchana Elwis. Maria Zoe Antonopoulos. Yuan Pueng Ao. Jackson Connor Babe. Elena Maeve Baker. Lauren Elise Baker. Leonardo Augusto Balzaretti. Jamie Lloyd Barnes. Merlin Flame Barra. Richard William Bately. Sarah Manita Beerling. Megan Janice Bell. Lucas Bernard Rocha. Ethan Thomas Black. Enrica Bornman. Georgia Nicole Bowden. Gemma June Boyce. Joseph Orton Bradley. Claudia Rose Brees. Michaela Margaret Brorens. Amy Louise Brown. Benjamin Grant Brown. Dom Ahuriri Budgeon. Quinn Casey Bungard. Emily Georgiana Marie Bunt Rowe. Neve Annabelle Burrell. Angus Irving Burrows. Harvey Ross Bush. Charles William Bushell. Reshni Marie Isabella Kabunilis. Rihanna Marie Isabella Behorst Kabunilis. Januo Tai. Michaela Marie Corley. Sarah Ann Campbell. Lachlan James Campion. Lauren Ruth Carter. Lily Tysia Cartwright. Micah Chan. Adash Ajesh Chand. Beverly Dawn Chain. Dylan James Chain. Bailey Jean Chiverton. Emma Chung. Grace Olivia Clark. Kalia Rose Clark. Rachel Leah Caldercut. Johanna Grace Coleman Christensen. Charlotte Mary Collier. Lauren Margaret Condon. Kate Louise Connell. Hazel Shan Connolly. Yvonne Pauline Cookson. George Roy Copeland. Annabella Grace Cox Fuego. Mackenzie Rosalind Cox. William Frederick Alexander Cross. Madeline Isla Howe Crump. Tara Jane Curtis. Adam James Davidson. Callum James Davidson. Emily Alma Dawson. Nikita Leslie Ann Dawson. Helena Rose June Douglas Thompson. Libby Kate Downs. Matthew Vere Edmonds. Caitlin Marie Everson. Tacey Juliet Isles. Jamie Fearless. Alla Luciana Farrugia. Tom Alexander Ferry Mackenzie. Florence Faith Ferguson. Brittany Millicent Findlay. Thomas Edmund Finley. Thomas Alexander Forbes. Kyla Shannon Forbes Keane. Tristan Adib Francis. Pierre Hendrik Friedrich. Ken Lean Duenas Fulgencio. Flynn Craigie Garthwaite. Jared Aidan Gillespie. Sin Min Go. Rowan David Rainbourne Goldsmith. Renee Grace Grant. Brianna Mary Greeny. Jacob Andrew Gregg. Rosa May Louise Griffiths. Nicole Lily Grigg. Harriet Freya Grogan. Seth Harry Taylor Gunn. Georgia Sarah May Watkin.
The music interlude. It is my pleasure to introduce a musical performance by Courts Violin Quartet of the University of Canterbury School of Music. The musical piece, Snow for Violin Quartet, was composed by University of Canterbury graduate Rakutu Kruno while he was completing his honours degree in 2021. Snow for Violin Quartet is in 5 short movements and explores many different emotions. The last movement positively reminisces about the past. Please join me in welcoming composer Rakutu Kruno with fellow violinists Michaela Fleener, Henry Nicholson and Aya McCarty, who together are the Courts Violin Quartet.
Lydell Gregory Haynes. Christopher Kevin Hamdajani. Callum James Hampton. Casey Emma Patricia Harris. Luna May Grace Hart. Dylan Tyler Hartley. Sinead Marie Hartwell. Hassan Ali Hassan. William George Felton Hay. William Gregory Haywood. Megan Sarah Hearn. Fergus Connor Yaka Hitchcock. Tyler Bryce Holcroft. Tawatchai Holmes. Daisy Alice Holtham. Kenneth Huang. Ziling Huang. Amy Seaver Hudson. Ilfaz Muhammad Hook. Zohair Azhar Hussain. Michelle Joanne Ingham. Samuel Thomas Irvin. Benjamin William James. Mary Vanessa Corpus Hamito. Lita Mary Moody Jarrett. Ashley Sophia Johns. Billy Ann Johnson. Ella Grace Johnson. Holly Catherine Sanford Johnston. Jared Stephen Jones Pankhurst. Sarah Ann Jorgensen. Summer Jasmine Jubb. Harrison Francis Keesing. Sarah Grace Kellick. Grace Monet Kelly. Noor Balkis Binti Khairuddin. Zahid Khan. Michelle Renee Kidd. Greg Ngala Young Anak Kidani. Brianna Jane Kirkham. Emma Rose Dancer Kloss. Janelle Yi Min Kwan. Hamish James Lang. Emma Valerie Florence Legoff. Jemima Leadbeater. Jung M. Lee. Song Chi Lee. Noaida Suhala Binti Lesmi. Angeline Janae Levisage. Junwei Liang. Shiodan Liang. Scott Graham Paul Lilly. Haipeng Lu. Zachary Andrew Logan. Andrew Kevin Lunt. Catherine Lauren Mack. Drew Alexander Mackwell. Campbell J. Madsen. Benjamin Peter Magson. Emma Grace Malcolm. Eden Brianna Marshall. Karis Catherine Gibbs. Esani Marzia. Henrietta Rose Tinhav Mason. Cameron Benjamin Mays. Andrew William McCabe. Eliza Annie McCracken. Luke Dylan McDonald. Phoebe Jane Wyatt McIntosh. Michael Ben McKeegan. John Colin McLaughlin. Emma Philippa McMurray. Theo Thomas McNamara. Malcolm Donald James McRae. Eilish Kate McWar. Deline Merez. Jing Jing Mong. Kimberly Louise Miritana. Shin Yu Mu. Rabiatul Adiwiya binti Muhammad Izihir. Lily Ann Morrow. Robert David Mullen. Harriet Georgina Murray. Chen Rui Na. Aidan Richard Bruton Nelson. Samuel Boldan Netherclift. Oliver Barry Neville. Heather Paulette Newbound. Kate Suzanne Nichols. Joshua Joseph Nicol. Jaffa Rajab Nuru. Juliet Kate O'Connell. Helene Greta O'Neill. Ryan Ong. Joshua Shane Overend. Reuben Anthony Painter. Julia Gwendoline Hayes Palmer. Rebecca Margaret Mabel Parsons. Anka Kaushik Patel. Joshua Thomas Paul. Byron Emmanuel Tamatoa Panaya Smith. Nathan Christopher Penrose. Zach Gordon Plum. Liam Corcoran Porter. Samuel Alex Pryke. Alzin Samira Punio. Isabella Ann Purdy. Ella Grace Purvis. Jordan Connor Pyatt. Christelle Claire Dachuan Kiramit. Maya Elizabeth Radloff. Isabella Walker Rolston. Sarika Ramola. Elliot Stewart Renison. Thomas Charles Rizzi. Hamish Baxter Roberts. Meg Mackenzie Roberts. Dan Ronan. Katie Ann Rose. Fergus Gareth Ross. Cormac Francis Wall Rookstool. Ryan Rumatan. Alicia Jane Ryan. Jack William Ryan. Leah Marianne Salmon. Harrison Ewan Saunders. Daniel John Schaffer. Craig Mitchell Scott. Elizabeth Katie Siegel. Alice Bellana Selwood. Fatin Zura Binti Sharif. Bethany Rose Trudy Sharplin. Jamie Alice Shearer. Shahao Yi Shen. Omar Hani Muhammad Ahmed Shetter. Stephanie Karen Jade Sidebottom. Noah Daniel Joseph Simmons. Heather Romaine Sinclair Wentworth. Adam Keone Smead. Ben Thomas Smith. Benjamin Grant Cyrus Smith. Laura Ann Somerville. Sebastian Isaiah Sosa Salas. Emily Elizabeth Stark. Elizabeth Lillian May Steele. Reed David Stevenson. Ophelia Neve Scott. Ayin Sung. Iris Rose Taramai. Philip William Rutledge Taylor. Jack Justice Tempero. Samantha Ray Thomas. Aidan Robert Michael Thompson. Kaya Thorne. Troy Philip Tomlins. Matthew Nicholas Lester Tomlinson. Nicholas Jin Chung Tung. Henry Liam Turner. Marie Josephine Burnaby Valdez. William John Valentine. Matthew Thomas Vanderberg. Samuel Mies Mackay van Hout. Manon Anne Van Ziel. Thomas Jacob Vincent. David Richard Robert Walker. Lauren Holly Walker. Jack Alexander Walsh. Yishao Wang. Hannah Alexandra Ward. Yvonne Elizabeth Waterman. Kate Alice Watson. Max Erskine Haraway Watson. Samantha Amy Watson. Stella Reese Windelborn. Joseph Kerry James Weller. Tian Welpton. Holly Ann White. Rebecca Louise Whitehead. Tiana Rose Whitehead. Osadi Ashcharya Vijay Singha. Jack Nicholas Wilcox. James Douglas Wilkinson. Sophie Elizabeth Williams. Katerina Wolfe. Charlotte Grace Woodfield. Matthew Ronald Wiley. Hui Shur. Kai Shung Yang. Yao Tsa Yang. Evelyn Mei Sher Yo. Samuel Bara Tsiegai Zawaldi. Meng Hao Zhan. Meng Zhang. Graduate Diploma in Science, Julie Michelle Nolan. Master of Audiology with distinction, Lana Al-Sinawi. Natalie Jane Kerr. Cynthia Marie McGill. Shatha Kasim Nofel. Master of Audiology, Marianne Camille Claraval Flamiano. Bachelor of Speech and Language Pathology with First Class Honours and Bachelor of Music, Samantha Lauren Nicholas. Bachelor of Speech and Language Pathology with Second Class Honours, Division 2, Madison Elise Campbell Akers.
It is my pleasure to introduce Ron Park to deliver the graduation address. Ron is the founder and CEO of Koruri Pets, True Day, and NE Tech. He describes himself as a serial entrepreneur with future innovation in mind. Ron has started multiple companies in the food and supplement sector and is an aspiring leader in sustainable innovation. He has developed sustainable packaging and was the first to introduce refillable supplement packaging in New Zealand. Ron prides himself on helping to develop many trade secrets and patents throughout his career, including a manufacturing process to turn agricultural waste into supplements. Assembled guests, please join me in welcoming Ron Park to the lectern.
Kia ora. Tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa. My name's Ron Park, and I was the class of 2017 graduate. Before I start, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank God, first and foremost, for all the blessing He has given me and blessing He has given everyone in this room. Chancellor, Vice Chancellor, faculty and staff, recipients of honorary degree, thank you for honour. It is my honour to be spending the day with you today. And most importantly, congratulations to the class of 2022. To the parents, all right. To the parents, grandparents, uncles, aunties, brothers and sisters, it is also your day as well. Can we get a round of applause for that too? The class of 22 is the toughest class to be graduating in recent history. You had the pandemic, lockdown, online classes, Omicron, and so much more. But you have made it through, and now you're here. Graduating, and now more than ready to face the real world for everything you have been through. In 2018, just 4 years ago, I was sitting in your seat, listening to another speaker speak at my graduation. I had an accountant job lined up whilst hustling my startup, working day and night, wondering where it was going to take me. For those who have no idea what your future holds, or ones that you think you know and have it all sorted out, here's a little spoiler. Your life can change dramatically just in 4 years. I remember a lot from my graduation day. I remember my sister, who was attending the graduation and was more excited than I was. My sister's also here today, once again, more excited than I was, speaking on this platform. Hi, Sam. She's right there, thank you. Out of all the things that I remember, I don't have a clue who the graduation speaker was. And more certainly, I don't remember what they were saying. So acknowledging that the fact that I can't make this speech memorable, I'm going to make it short. So, I'm going to share 3 stories of my life. That's it, no big deal, just 3 stories. My family moved to Christchurch, New Zealand when I was 7 years old. We came here for better education, and I knew that my family sacrificed a lot for me to be here. My mom, my dad had to be separated as my dad worked in Korea to financially support us, and my mum looking after us here in New Zealand. I grew up in Christchurch. I went to Fendleton Primary, Cobham Intermediate, St Andrews College for high school. As much as I look like a successful person on paper with multi-million-dollar companies, speaking in public, this is far from the truth. Firstly, I'm not smart. I use Google for everything. Secondly, I don't have the gift of the gab. Not even that. I was actually a bad student in high school. At one stage, I had so many detentions, I wasn't able to complete it all, so I had to go on weekends to complete them. I look at back my younger self and kind of think, what was he thinking? But then I realized it was because I had no purpose in life. Even when I finished my high school, I got a job at a bread factory in the freezer as a freezer man. The freezers were teeth-grinding, bone-shivering cold at negative 18 degrees. But working in the freezer was the best decision of my life. And it must have been the snot-freezing cold that made me realize something. One day, I was sitting inside the freezer and thought, my family has sacrificed so much for me. And here I am with no purpose, no drive to do anything in life. And as an Asian, the expectation was to be a doctor or an engineer, and I was neither. So, inside the freezer, I decided to make a drastic change in my life. So I grabbed a sticker label from my left pocket and vivid marker on my right, and I wrote down my goals: to enroll at University of Canterbury and start my business to make a positive impact in people's lives. I quit that job and started studying as a full-time student while working full-time job and running a business. A lot of sacrifices were made along the journey, but I knew this was nothing compared to what my family has done for me. The moral of this story is that 1, don't work in a freezer, it's not for everyone. 2, you are one decision away from changing your life. And 3, you have an obligation and duty to give the best shot at life. Not just for you, but for the people that have sacrificed for you to be here where you are today. Second story is about hustle. I was the proud winner of Best Hustle in 2017 for UC Entrepreneurship Program. So I guess you can officially call me Mr. Hustle. AKA, now I'm known as the Muscle King. Not this kind of muscle, but greenlit muscles, like shellfish. And you know, there you go. I'm already doing a subtle plug-in and about my company Korure. Guess that wasn't too subtle, but you know, yeah, cute to laugh, guys. After my high school gap year in working at the negative 18 degree freezer, I began my studies at UC in 2015, studying BCom Accounting and Finance. Due to my personal circumstances, I was not eligible for student loan. So I had to study full-time, work full-time whilst running my startup business. Times were tough, but I loved every minute of it. During my time at UC, I had a big passion for diversity and inclusivity and wanted to create a club that connected the domestic students and international students together. This club is called UCGS, and 7 years from that founding, I'm proud to say it is still running to this day. When I was starting out, the club was not eligible for funding as it was new. Once again, I had to hustle my way into getting funding from different businesses and different faculties from UC. I have recently found out that UC no longer sponsors UCGS. So, Chancellor, Vice Chancellor, I dare to make a public announcement. Whatever UC sponsors, I'll match it of the same value. Yeah. I guess the moral of the story is, if not the smartest, nor the most popular kid can found a club, be an exec for UCSA, and start successful businesses, anyone, especially you all here sitting here today, can do anything in life, anything. The message I want to share is we're all hustlers from the day we were conceived. There is only 1 in 400 trillion chance of you being born. We're all born as natural hustlers. So keep at it and never give up. Understand that nothing gets given or handed out to you. So you go out there and get what's yours. My last story is about death. When I was 17, I had been in a serious car accident and I nearly died. I was driving home late at night after a sports tournament, and despite my fierce battle against my heavy eyelids, I fell asleep on the wheel. I must have pressed down on the accelerator in the blink of a second. I crashed into a parked car, and both cars were written off. The doctors told me that I was lucky to survive and make it out. Just like in the movies, my life flashed in front of me in slow motion. This was the second closest time I faced death. The first was my mum, because whilst I was spitting out blood and uncontrollably shaking from hypothermia from all the blood loss, the only thing that I muttered under my breath was, "Please don't tell Mum, she's going to kill me." Since I've stared death in the eye and lived through it, I can tell you with a bit more confidence about death than others. No one wants to die. Even people who want to go to heaven don't want to get there. No one can escape it, and that is almost one certainty that we all have and share in life. Death is the single best invention of life. It's a life change agent. It clears out the old to make way for the new. Right now, the new is you. Your time is limited, so don't waste living in someone else's life. Don't let others' opinion drown you, your inner voice. Have the courage to follow your heart and your intuition. And truly live as if there is no tomorrow. Here is my final message to you today. So listen carefully and listen close. Here's my all-time favorite quote. Dreams without goals are just dreams. And ultimately, it feels disappointment. On the road to achieving your dreams, you must apply discipline. More importantly, consistency, because without discipline, you'll never start, but without consistency, you'll never finish. So dream big, my friends, but do remember that good things take time, so be consistent. Congratulations once again. You should all be proud of yourselves. Thank you.
Tēnā koutou katoa. Please join me once again in expressing our appreciation to our speaker, Ron Park, for a memorable address. To all our graduates, on behalf of the university community, our hearty congratulations on achieving a significant milestone in your life's journey. Today, you're marking the closure of one phase and the beginning of another. As noted by our Chancellor, you have had to dig deep and show extraordinary resilience and adaptability these past few years. We are very proud of your achievements. And now, in the spirit of the proverb, it takes a village to raise a child, I wish to acknowledge the contribution of whānau, family, friends, and of course the lecturers and university staff who have supported our graduates throughout their studies. Let's acknowledge them and especially invite the graduates to do so. To our graduates, at a time when Aotearoa and many nations across the world face severe skill shortages, many opportunities await you. We are confident that with a qualification from the University of Canterbury, you are well prepared for your future career path, wherever that may take you. Next year, 2023, as you've heard, we will be marking our 150th anniversary. We have an exciting year-long program of events celebrating our stories and showcasing the impact we have in our communities. We have come a long way since our early beginnings, which began formally on the 16th of June 1873 when Canterbury College was established. For many years thereafter, there were no more than 80 students per term. But then the University of Canterbury began to grow, so much so that this year we've had a historic high enrollment of over 20,000 students at our institution. Today, as a graduate, you are now a member of an alumni community of 140,000 who are making a difference locally and internationally. One of our special events next year is the UC Alumni Reunion Weekend, beginning on the 27th of October, and we'd love to see you there. It'll be an opportune time for you as a UC graduate to connect with our other alumni community and to add your story to our great story as an institution. Our very best wishes to you for your future. As you continue to write the stories of your lives, we urge you to make sure that the next chapter is worth reading for all the right reasons. Wherever the future may take you, use your talents and achievements to contribute to creating a world that gives greater priority to equity, well-being, and sustainability. Assembled guests, we have now come to the end of our formal proceedings. I invite each of us, if we're able, to stand as we sing Gaudeamus. The words can be found at the back of your program. And then, as a way of honoring the achievements of our graduates, I ask all to continue standing while the academic procession and graduates leave the auditorium. Ngā mihi nui, tēnā koutou katoa. I now invite you to please stand if you're able.